During her interview with the January 6 committee, Ginni Thomas admitted that she was talking with her husband, Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas, while she was trying to overturn the election in 2020. Question: and then you responded just a few minutes later, "Thank you. Needed that, this, plus a conversation with my best friend just now. I will try to keep holding on." And you sent that message at a little before 11 p.m. on the 24th. Do you recall who you were referring to when you said you had just had a conversation with your best friend? A: It looks like it was my husband. Question: Do you remember what you talked to Justice Thomas about that made you feel better and allowed you to say, "Keep holding on"? A: I wish could remember, but I have no memory of the specifics. My husband often administers spousal support to the wife that's upset. So, assume that that's what it was. Don't have a specific memory of it. Question: What makes you think now, as you read it, that you're referring to your husband when you say, "my best friend"? A: Because that's what, call him, and he is my best friend. Ginni Thomas was texting with Mark Meadows about overturning the election, while she also just happened to be talking to Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas, who was administering spousal support. The admission by Ginni Thomas blows apart the claim by both of the Thomases that they do not talk about work matters. The epicenter of the corruption within the conservative majority on the Supreme Court is Clarence and Ginni Thomas. The transcript demonstrates why it was impossible for the January 6 committee to refer Ginni Thomas to the DOJ for criminal prosecution. She claimed not to recall a critical moment when a crime may have been committed. There are no other witnesses to the conversations that she had with Justice Thomas, and the only other person who could have shed light on Ginni Thomas's role in the coup plot was Mark Meadows, and he wasn't cooperating. Democrats are now going to have to wait 2 years to potentially reform the Supreme Court now that Republicans control the House, but Ginni Thomas's transcript provides enough evidence that something must be done to stop a corrupt and out-of-control conservative Supreme Court majority.